All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do lesson 40. It's simplifying and evaluating expressions using the power rule for exponents. So this is something you've seen before. Okay, when we have a power to a power, so that means a power and then a power on the outside of the parentheses, then you're going to just multiply those exponents. So we get 5 to the 4th. So remember, we're multiplying. Okay, and then we just type this into our calculator and we get 625. So you want to simplify it all the way out. In B, we have the same idea, except for we have a variable here, but you're still just going to multiply your exponents. So we get b to the 28th. We can't simplify anywhere from there. Okay, when we have a number in with the variable, that number has the exponent of 1 if there's nothing there, and this gets distributed to both of them, and so it gets multiplied again. So 3, we have 1 times 2, so we get 2, and we get 4 times 2, so we get 8, and then we want to simplify this term. So 3 squared gives me 9n to the 8th. All right, in D, same exact problem. The only thing is that this actually has a negative with it. So we are actually going to take -3 and square it. So -3 times -3 is 9. It's really important that you remember to put that into parentheses here, because otherwise, if you just type it into your calculator like this, your calculator is going to tell you -9, because it's going to do the exponent first, and then it's going to make it negative, which is incorrect. Okay, when we look here at E, we have the same idea, except for we have multiple parts to it. So we're going to distribute the 2 to only the first set of parentheses because it is only behind the first set of parentheses. Okay, then the 3 gets multiplied into the second set of parentheses. Both the x and the y didn't have a variable, so we gave them, an exponent, so it has an exponent of 1. Okay, now we're going to simplify our numerical terms. -4 squared is -4 times -4, which becomes 16. Didn't do anything with my variables. And 2 to the 3rd is 8, so 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, now we can go ahead. Now it's simple. We are going to multiply the first two terms and get 128. Now with the exponents of like terms, now they're all on the same level, so we add them. And we leave it as this. Okay, and number F, or letter F, we have an exponent that goes only to the first ones, and notice we have a negative exponent. So we're going to talk about what to do with that here. We're still going to multiply, but this time it still stays negative. Okay, and the second one didn't have anything. Okay, so our numerical term there, we need to multiply, or 9 times 9. Okay, that's the only different thing I did for this one. All right, and now I can take my 2 times my 81, and I get 162. Now we're going to add my exponents for my A, and I'm going to add my exponents for my B. -4 plus 4 gives me B to the 0 power. Anything to the 0 power turns into a 1, and because there are other terms, we don't have to write it. All right, a shipping container is in the shape of a cube with a side length of 3x inches. So a cube looks like this. Okay, this side's 3x, this side's 3x, this side's 3x. What's the volume of the container? Well, volume of a cube is just side times side times side. So 3x times 3x times 3x, which is the same thing as 3x cubed. So we can distribute our cube into each of those, or we can go ahead and multiply here. 3 times 3 times 3, which is 3 cubed, gives us 27, and x to the 3rd power, or x times x times x, is x cubed. There you have it.